guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I haven't been on YouTube in quite some time now. I think it's been almost a month. Oh, I feel awful even saying that. I have had a lot of stuff going on. I did just have finals. College students, you understand. I wasn't able to film. I had so much going on. I was working full-time along with trying to study for finals. I've been looking for a new job. I'm about to go on vacation. You know, I've just had a lot of stuff going on at one time that it was so hard for me to get on camera and find some time to do this. I just do this as a hobby, and so there are times where I'm not going to be able to film every single week. Now summer is here. Thank God, and I might be able to start filming a little bit more. I really hope so, because I miss being on camera. I miss being with y'all. I miss editing and filming, and I miss all of it. And so I hope I'm back on today, and I thought a good way to start back on is a quick little chit chat, get ready with me. I haven't done this on my channel yet. It's basically I'm going to be doing my makeup. It's not really going to be a tutorial. It's just going to be you seeing me do my makeup, kind of like if we were having like a little party and you came over and got ready with me. You know what I mean? So I'll just be doing my makeup while I tell you about my life and what's been going on. And of course I'll mention everything throughout the video in case you're just kind of like, bitch, I wanted to know what lipstick you were using. And so I'll be like, oh, okay. Well, this is the lipstick I'm using. So I will mention the products. I'm just not going to sit down and say blending in the crease and blah, blah, blah. You'll be able to see what I'm doing, and I'll be talking a little bit more about my life. So with further ado, how about we get started? I don't know what that was. Allie, stop being stupid. Alrighty, guys. So let's just say, what should I talk about first? I guess I should tell you exactly what my theme for my makeup today is. Oh, I want to tell y'all, I do have blue eyes. I hate when YouTubers come on and they have like contacts in and you're like, that's not your eye color. What the heck is going on? Yeah, no, I did get contacts. They look a little crazy without any makeup on, so hang in there with me, guys. It'll get better. These are the Desio contacts from, I believe, Italy, and they have multiple different shades. This is the shade Mint Touch for reference, if you wanted to know. I will show you them further up when I have some makeup on my face, you know what I mean. I also have Forest Green too. No? Yeah, Forest Green as well, and those are nice too. I actually have, these are prescription contacts, by the way. You can have the non-prescription or prescription. They do both. They are a little bit more on the pricey side, and you have to pay for shipping all the way from Italy. So, I mean, it is an investment, but I think they're really cool, and they are the best colored contacts you will ever find, hands down. So moving on. I'm going to do a little bit more of like my summer tutorial, bronzing up the skin, being really dewy, not as much coverage. See what I'm saying? So that's what this whole thing's going to be about. So I have the first thing I'm going to start off with is the L'Oreal Lumi Cushion in the shade Classic Buff. And I'm just using a little flat kabuki brush for that. So, what has been going on with me? So basically, college is over, thank God. I needed a freaking break in my life from school. If you are a college student, you understand that. Probably even in high school, you understand that. I love my education. I love getting my education. I love all that stuff, but there comes a point where I can't handle it as much, and it just drives me bonkers. I mean, the spring semester, as far as like compared to the fall semester, is just so long, and I can't handle it. I mean, it's like the fall semester, it's like it's Christmas out of nowhere and you're like out. The spring semester, finals take forever to get there, and then I feel like the finals are even longer. Like, it's just crazy how long it feels all the time. So, I'm going in with my NYX Dark Circle Concealer on my eyelids and under my eyes. Something exciting to go along with that is me and Ty and his parents are going on vacation next Wednesday. So I am pre-filming this video. I already have a video up. My furry friends tag with Ty is actually in that one. So if you haven't seen it yet, go ahead and go check that out. And this video will be up next week while I'm on vacation. We are going to Cozumel in Mexico, and we are going on a cruise. So we're using Carnival Cruises. We've done it before. We had an instance where we went to Cozumel in November and something happened to the boat where one of the engines wasn't working, and so we couldn't make it all the way to Cozumel, so we only got to go to our first stop, which is Progreso. And Mexico's Mexico, but Progreso is still in the Gulf, so the water wasn't that pretty and it was still a little bit chilly, and so I mean the cruise was awesome because no matter what, we were on the boat and everything, and we had tons to do and all that, and it was still a lot of fun, and I would still do it. But as far as the excursion part and like actually getting there, no, it wasn't that good. So I'm really excited about this one because Cozumel is beautiful. I've never been. I've seen pictures. Ty's been before, and he said it's one of the best beaches he's been to, and he's been to tons. So he's kind of like my adversary for going places because I haven't really been out of the country much. This will be only the second time I've been out of the country. And I'm just blending that out with a beauty blender. He has been to tons of places like Jamaica and St. Kitts, all over the Caribbean, Cozumel. So this will be a really fun experience. I am super excited. We've been waiting a long time to do this, and it is a much needed break. So that's something that's been going on, and I'm super excited about that. To set all of this, I'm going to use the Be a Bombshell Cosmetics Heat Wave Baked Bronzer. I don't know why it's called a bronzer. It's literally not a bronzer, and it's so light. I like to use this instead of powder sometimes to set things because it keeps it kind of glowy, and it doesn't make everything matte, which I don't like everything to be super matte because I already have really dry skin. So I use this especially when I want to have one of those really dewy days, and that's what I like to have in the summer. I like to have a little less coverage, a little more dew, and a little more glow. So that's what I'm doing today. I need coffee break. What else is going on? It was Mother's Day a couple days ago. Shout out to all the moms out there, especially my mom. You're the best. Love you. I work in a restaurant, so Mother's Day is kind of a difficult one. It's really, really busy in the restaurant business, and so unfortunately it's called a blackout day, and you can't have that day off. Like, they won't let you have it off. I'm using the Anastasia Brow Wiz and Dark Brown. And so I was not allowed to have Mother's Day off. And so I thought, that was just really upsetting, I guess, because, I didn't get to see my mom and all of that, but we did get to see each other the weekend before. I took her out to have some sushi, and we had some time together because I don't see my mom as much now that I moved out. So we got to spend some time together, so that was exciting. Guys, don't hate on my eyebrows. I need to get them waxed so bad. But when it comes to like close to vacation time, I really don't have any reason to spend any money. In my mind, I'm just kind of like, do I want to get my eyebrows plucked, or do I want to buy souvenirs in Mexico? That's just kind of how my brain works. I refuse to spend money before I go on vacation, especially when I have bills to pay that I still have not paid. That's also the situation I've been having. Sorry, I have to be very quiet when I do this eyebrow because it never works out for me. So I'm going to go ahead and do eyes. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette that's super beat up because I use it constantly. I'm just doing a super easy eye look. This is kind of what I do in the summer. I don't go too crazy with my eyes, and I keep my skin pretty dewy in case, I'm swimming and whatnot. So I'm just basically getting into these two shades and throwing them in the crease super fast. I want to talk about this, crazy stuff that's been going on with YouTube recently. My channel is very new, very, very new. I haven't even been doing this for, I want to say half a year now, not even really. I mean, I started doing this right after Christmas, so I guess it's been half a year now. And ever since I started doing it, stuff has been going on that's crazy. You know what I mean? I'm literally filming on the floor in my bathroom. So if this shadow bothers you, I'm really, really sorry. I don't know what to do. I guess I could put a light behind me. I kind of just made the shadow go sideways. Whatever. I'm sorry, guys. I'm still learning. Still learning what to do here. But so with that being said, I'm a new YouTuber. Well, what's been going on, if y'all haven't heard, is basically ads are being taken off of videos from, monetization is what they call it, are being taken off of videos because what YouTube describes as bad content. So cussing or political views or stuff like that. All those videos are being attacked because of this. I don't know much about it. I mean, I'm just on here doing makeup most of the time. I'm using the Butter London eye gloss in Spark. It's this pretty little shade. I'm putting it all over the lid. And basically, what's going on is these YouTubers aren't making money off of their videos because YouTube thinks that they aren't good for monetization. They don't want to be paying people to cuss and say all these things. Well, I completely understand that. The issue that comes in hand is they weren't really telling the YouTubers. There wasn't any notification going on, it just happened, and YouTubers would go back on videos and be like, oh, I didn't make any money from that YouTube video, and I had no idea, you know what I mean? All the big YouTubers that I've heard from are basically saying that they have lost up to 80% of their income, and that's crazy, you know what I mean? Crazy to me. That's a lot of income. I mean, they make pretty good money, so I mean, they're making money doing, filming videos and putting them up. But I mean, still, it just seems crazy that YouTube could just do that and not, give any kind of forewarning about it. That's kind of my views on it. Comment down below if you know any more going on. I feel like it's kind of attacking the small YouTuber like me. I mean, my videos are being attacked for minor league mistakes. You know what I mean? I'm still learning. I don't have the nicest quality. I'm using literally a lamp for lighting. I don't have soft boxes. I don't have a ring light. I don't have any of that stuff. That's basically my little rant for the day. I don't really know exactly what's going on, but I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm going to start to bronze the skin a little bit. This is a Bare Minerals Sheer Sun in Berry Glow. It's a little sample I got. I love this stuff. I'm about to go buy the big one because it's so great. And I'm just using a Luxie Precise Foundation brush, a 660, and I'm dabbing it directly on the brush. Now I'm going straight in. So, I like to use this product because it glows up the skin along with tanning it. It doesn't have that powdery look to it. It looks very natural, almost. What the heck has been going on with all the drama recently with YouTubers? I feel like this drama with YouTubers and certain companies like makeup brands and stuff are really starting to take off. Like, for the longest time, you never really heard about all that stuff. They kind of kept it under wraps, and now YouTubers are kind of letting out the dish, should I say, about brands and what's been going on. So, like, for instance, a lot of people are actually boycotting almost Too Faced and not buying any products from them. I know Tati is one of them, and they all have their own reasonings, I guess, but I guess they basically said all the scandal with the Sweet Pea palette, which I did a review on personally, and just their products in general, they don't like the way they treat their customers and so on and so forth. I just think it's really cool, honestly, and I mean, this is just my personal opinion, that YouTubers are finally coming out and saying, hey, this is happening, and I'm not going to sit around and talk about a product I don't like just to make money off of it. And I think that's fantastic, because you want that realness. When someone says, I like a product, you want it to be true and genuine. And that's what gets really confusing for people when they look at someone's favorite and they see someone's talking about the same Morphe palette in every single monthly favorites. Or, you know, someone's talking about this Too Faced product, and so is that one, and so is that one, and so is that one. You start to question it, and all of them say that they didn't buy it. It's getting a little crazy. I'm using the Milani blush in Dolce Pink all over my cheeks. You know, it sucks, because when I first started watching YouTube, it wasn't like that, you know? And I feel like now it's just all a money game, you know? People don't want to get kicked off a PR list. People want to get paid by these people for saying that they like products. And it becomes kind of like this crazy lie. And I'm going to go ahead and glow up the skin with the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Liquid in Opal. So yeah, another big one is, like, you see these companies that send out YouTubers to, like, crazy places. Like Tarte, for instance, takes, like, these influencers all the way to, like, Bora Bora and, like, on these crazy vacations. And then you're like, whoa, that's really cool. They have all these vlogs. The pictures are really cool, and everyone looks gorgeous, and they talk about all this makeup. And then you sit down and you think about it, and you're like, if someone just sent me on a free vacation to Bora Bora with a guest, would I go home and say that the new Shape Tape concealer sucks? Which doesn't suck, by the way. It's an incredible concealer. But I'm saying, would you say that a product sucks? No, you wouldn't. So when I see influencers have a new product from Tarte, I'm very suspicious about it when they say that they love it so much, because I can't really believe them anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I can't be the only one thinking like this. That's all I'll say about it. I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous Black Carbon Black mascara for my lashes today. And I'll be right back. Mascara done. So something else I wanted to talk about. 13 Reasons Why. I just finished this series not too long ago. 1 second. And I have mixed feelings about it. I feel like the show itself was pretty good. I know a lot of people that have read the book, and they say that the book is a million times better, and that the show changed a lot of things, which is normal. But from what I've heard, a lot of people aren't very happy with the change that went on. I'm using just a nude eyeliner inside my eyelid here. And basically, I'm not going to spoil anything, because I know a lot of people want to watch the show and it's still kind of like new to a bunch of people. So I'm not going to talk about anything like that. What I am going to talk about is how basically I feel like if you don't have any suicidal thoughts, you're not depressive, you don't have a bunch of anxiety, everything like this show's awesome. It's really, really cool. It's very addicting. I think me and Ty watched 8 episodes in one day, because like every day or every episode is a new tape, and so if you kind of know what this show is about, you know what I mean by tape. And so you just want to hear all the tapes. So here is my issue. When you do have suicidal thoughts, I do not watch the show. It is trigger happy. Trigger happy. Like, seriously, the stuff in the show, there were points where me and Ty were literally like, Netflix is allowed to show this? Like, that's insane. If you watch the show, you know what I'm talking about. I feel like it almost kind of glorifies suicide, and the way that the public is going about it, especially on like Twitter and stuff, I've seen a lot of promposals saying, 13 reasons why you should go to prom with me, and they bring tapes and all that, and I don't. This is about a girl who committed suicide and taped her life and explained why she committed suicide through these tapes, and no one cared about her until after she died, which is, you know, a lot of the situations at hand. That's my problem here, is that young people are really going to think that, hey, suicide's a good idea because look at all these people that cared afterwards. You know what I mean? Oh, it's just, I'm so back and forth on it. I'm using a new highlighter today. This is the Urban Decay Glow Highlighter. I'm just going to blow up them cheeks. So yeah, I mean, just, whoa. So I'm back and forth with it. I think the show's really good, but as far as suicide awareness, I think it is not. Like, this is not the new suicide awareness show. Like, people know what goes on with suicide, and this is not good. Not good. No good way. The lips, I'm going in the Mellow lipstick. I got this in an Ipsy recently in the color Nude. It's gorgeous. It's a matte lipstick. So basically, yeah, I'm trying to figure out exactly how I feel about this show. I think the show itself was really good. What it will send to teens and people that really do have suicidal thoughts is kind of scary to me. So, watch with caution. But it is a good show. So that was my Pixie Makeup Fixing Mist. Put my hair down. So there we go, guys. This makeup video slash chit chat get ready with me kind of thing was, I think, all over the place. But honestly, I just wanted a quick little video to get to know all you guys and tell you what's been going on in my life slash my thoughts and opinions. I just want to do something super quick and a lot of fun, and I just really want to talk to you guys and come back on YouTube with a little bit of a, hey, I'm normal. I'm an actual human being, you know. I make mistakes, and me being gone for a month sucks, and I just wanted to talk to y'all about it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Hit that little bell thingy down below. If you want to see more videos from me, it will notify you. I think that's all I gotta say today, so I'll see you next time. Bye! Super shimmery shades. They look like they would be great. That blue green looks amazing. The purple looks amazing. Yeah, I'm filming. Hello! Hi! What else do I need to tell you?